Hello guys, welcome back. It's December 3rd, 2024. Let's dive right in. Let's not waste any time. Okay, so today the Bitcoin price is 95,868, 875-ish dollars at the time of this recording. Um, and we're continuing the course where we're sort of following this yellow trend line. We haven't really broken down to the bottom, although it's definitely a possibility. Another possibility is we just continue this course and we break 100K by the end of this year. Okay, so. Um, Today, I just want to sort of go over what's been going on in the other markets. If you haven't heard already, people are talking about sort of the old altcoins from the last cycle jumping up in prices. Of course, the Ripple XRP being the most popular one out of all of them, also on the news. So we'll check out the prices and see what's going on. But before we move on, let's check the Bitcoin dominance very quickly. As you can see, continues to drop, now about 55% of the market. And I do like looking at the Bitcoin dominance because down the road I do intend to use this indicator to sort of gauge when I should sell my altcoins specifically. Okay, so we'll talk about that later. Let's go over to coinmarketcap.com and I'll sort of show you guys some of the coins that have been going up in price. So we're very familiar with Bitcoin, of course. In the past 7 days, about 3.25%. Next up is Ethereum. People have been saying it's been lagging throughout this bull cycle, which I do somewhat agree. Still second place, but we hope to see some growth, hopefully in 2025, if not by the end of this year. So that's Ethereum for now. Really, the surprising altcoin was XRP, also known as Ripple. In the past 7 days, it looks like it went up about 84%, and it's partly due to the SEC chair that is most likely going to be replaced because the current SEC chair also announced that he'd be stepping down. And if anybody remembers, he used to be against Ripple, long story short. And so, I think people took the news of him stepping down as SEC chair as a sort of positive influence on cryptocurrency as a whole, but Ripple more specifically. And I also, read somewhere that the Korean market has been investing a lot into Ripple. So something to consider when thinking about the Asia market as well. Now I'm a big fan of Solana, and I think that's very well known. Currently behind Ripple after this most recent growth, but still holding the 220, 230 line. I really do expect Solana to hopefully reach 4 figures this bull cycle. So we'll continue to be on the lookout for that. Below that, of course, you have Dogecoin, which is, of course, popularized by Elon Musk. Below that, you have Cardano, Tron, Avalanche, Coin, sort of the coins that we are already familiar with, but as you can see, they've been picking back up in prices. For example, look at this one, 140% in the past week. Heck, even Litecoin, 38% in the past week. So a lot of these old coins are coming back, something to definitely pay attention to. And so, my final point today is going to be planning for the future. What does this mean? Should you invest in some of these old, quote unquote, old altcoins from the past? And I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. For me, of course, none of this is financial advice, but I'm a big fan of Ethereum and Solana. If you're considering some of the more large cap coins per se. I don't personally invest in any of the other ones over here, but of course, invest at your own discretion. Always make sure to do your own research and see if it's a feasible option as an investment. I know Sui, a lot of people are paying attention to this one as well, and that would be interesting. And you see Pepe here, and this is more of a meme coin category. Essentially, there's no right or wrong answer. Really, it's up to you what you're comfortable with spending or perhaps losing. But that's investment. You sort of determine the amount of risk that you would like to take on, and you try to make an informed decision as to whether that makes sense and whether that would allow you to live a life that makes sense to you, and that's what I always emphasize. So, for now, if you're interested, I would definitely look into some of the large cap coins. And then perhaps tomorrow we can actually talk about some of the more small to medium size market cap coins. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.